be fair to say that. I don't think he's...
97.
I would say 97, 96 just because... I mean, I know people like, you know what, Dad, I'm tired of you saying this. But, yeah, he only had 5 interceptions. But he struggled against top 5 defenses last year. Like, he struggled.
The offensive line was awful, man.
The offensive line always been awful. He just been that great half of the time, huh? But hold on. Let's switch gears real quick. All right, now we both just was in agreement that the offensive line was horrible, and that's what people give one excuses of why he didn't do such and such. That offensive line is that horrible, but yet in every fantasy ranking books, I have 2 right here in front of me. You have Aaron Rodgers as the number 1 quarterback in every fantasy ranking book. You have Eddie Lacy. In some books I've gotten and read, Eddie Lacy is the number 1 overall pick, period, by far. Like, in a couple different books, like, if out of 10 books on the shelves, 5 have Eddie Lacy as the number 1 pick in fantasy football. Then we go over to the wide receivers. Jordy Nelson is a top 5 wide receiver consistently. And Randall Cobb is a top 10, coming in as high as 7. So you telling me you got 4 of the best offensive weapons, and the offensive line is that shitty?
They're really bad at pass blocking. You also got to give some love to the fullback when it comes to the running game. John Kuhn's a hell of a lead blocker, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Kuhn was one of the only fullbacks to make the top 100 2 years ago.
Right.
They kind of went away from Kuhn this year, too. I was wondering what was the deal with that. They kind of went away from Kuhn.
Right.
Back to Madden, though. I had to bring that up. Like, so with the top 5 quarterbacks, I'm not upset at what I see. I just think it's a couple people need to be removed. First one will have to go will be Ben Roethlisberger. I'm sorry. I don't care what happened towards the end of the year. It's no way you telling me Peyton Manning is not a top 5 quarterback on Madden. He's a top 5 quarterback from the hospital bed on Madden.
Exactly. Like, does losing Julius Thomas hurt Peyton Manning that bad? Like, come on.
This guy makes tight ends. This guy, I mean, you know, this guy is a walking 48 touchdown in his sleep, no matter a winning season or a losing season. And then it's no way Peyton Manning, like, if Ben is up there, and Ben boost is a lot to do with Antonio Brown, right? We all know that. Demaryius Thomas, not Darius, I'm sorry, Demaryius Thomas may be top 3 receiver depending on who you ask. He's most definitely top 5. Bebe is most definitely top 5. Bebe was top 10 with Tebow because he had the potential. They just didn't have the arms to get it to him. But that play that everybody talks about Tebow in that playoff game against the Steelers, that was Bebe who turned that play out.
Tebow got it to him.
You know what I mean? And to sit here and have Peyton Manning not in your top 5 is criminal. Second of all, in my opinion, to not have Russell in here, to put Breeze in here. Russell numbers last year in fantasy were nice. They were very nice. They were underrated. You give this man Jimmy Graham? Oh my God.
Yeah, man. The Saints should have been deleted from the NFC for that one, bro.
Since we're talking Madden, what's one of the favorite things they say on the commentator? Oh, that's his big tight end. When you get in trouble, what you do? Pass to the man that's closest to you. Tight ends are always receiving for that. Oh my God. I am so scared to go online when you got to worry about Marshawn busting your nuts every play. You have to worry about, depending on who you playing, they may get you for 200 yards with Russ on a rollout. Now you got to worry about Russell actually having a tight end that can stretch the field, that can come across the middle. Oh, my God.
Yeah, they're pretty much unstoppable on that, bro. Until somebody get hurt.
Yeah. And, I mean, you know, since the Michael Vick era of Madden, we had to worry about, you know, protecting the run from the quarterback. And it's still not the easiest of tasks. You can be playing some solid defense, and you know, they may go away from it for a while, and then next thing you know, they switch to it. But when they switch to it, that play could turn into a big game. You know, same thing with the rise of the screen game the last 3 years in Madden. Like, I remember like 10 years ago, nobody threw screens. Like now, people doing screens like every other play. 3rd and 19.
You know what's very underrated in Madden? The wide receiver screen is very underrated in Madden, bro. I've seen some dirty stuff pulled off with the wide receiver screens, man.
Oh yeah, that's my go-to play for goal line. It's like when I'm in the goal line, I'm in the red zone, just call a wide receiver screen. You know, sometimes they snip it out, but that's the one I'm saying. So like for you to give Ben Roethlisberger this big old boost, and not to give Peyton Manning or Russell Wilson they credit for their weapons, Drew Brees has nothing. He could be in fucking 110. Who the fuck is he throwing the ball to?
Nobody.
You know what I mean? Like
Brandon Cooks, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can sit here and be like, oh, he has nothing. It's over. Mark Ingram should be the quarterback at this point.
Run the Wildcat.
You know what I mean? So I just don't get it. They had a little mess up there. I just don't get it, man.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what you got as far as Russell and Peyton being in this list, and Roethlisberger and Brees possibly being out. Especially Brees. Roethlisberger, I can live with it at maybe 5. He's definitely not overlooked. And that rating won't last long.
I personally think Luck should be over Brady. Brady should be at the bottom. I mean, you take away Gronk, Brady is a bunch of 10, 12-yard passes, and they get some yak, and hopefully it go from there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Other than that, it's like, whatever. All right, y'all, we're going to pay one bill real quick, keep it moving, get right back to this podcast. I am your man, B-Dav. Like I said, check out my people over at Stats. We're going to let my man Brian Meeks tell y'all about them one time. We'll be back in a second.
What is going on, world? It's your man Brian Meeks of One Take Podcast Nation. But I don't know about you, but I've been putting in 50 hours a week for the last few months, and I feel like I need a vacation. And what better time to take a vacation than football season? I mean, you know the Packers. I just might take a trip out to Oakland in December. Or week 1, I just might take a little trip down the road to see the Packers put a whooping on them Bears. Now, I don't feel like putting those miles on my new car I just got a couple days ago. Or I was looking up ticket prices, and them ticket prices to Oakland is ridiculous around Christmas time. So what I'm going to do and what you should do is go Stats Travel. That's the way you should ride to your games. That's the way you should ride anywhere. Big bus. We ride. You ride. Stats Travel, man. Check it out.
Yep, we back. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to talk about them grinders, those hole punchers, none other than the running backs. One of the most key elements in Madden, man. You get one of them defense that you're going against that can press up and rush the quarterback and have you flipping all over the place. You need a good run game to make them linebackers respect you. And you can do that using some of these guys right here. I mean, they got a list. We're going to break this list down, and we're going to tell you if we agree or disagree with these people. First off on the list is Le'Veon Bell. He's a 94 overall.
94 overall, man.
They being real generous.
They were generous, though. Definitely generous with
Yeah, like go ahead and run down some of his key things.
99 carries. Being 99 carries is key in that, dog. He ain't giving the ball up much. Definitely. 83 catches, nice. 88 speed is okay, not elite, but okay. 97 juke is nice. He got that Jamal Charles juke move to him. And an 84 truck is nice. So Le'Veon is definitely one of the premier backs coming through on Madden this year. So expect a lot of people to have him in ultimate team starting out, and a lot of people running with the Steelers online. Just guys that like to run the ball.
I mean, a 99 carry is overdoing it. A 99 carry, I don't have my book in front of me, and I don't want to get on the computer. He better not have not one fumble last year. A 99 carry is high. Did he have any fumbles last year? I recall him fumbling a couple times.
I swear I do, but I'm gonna give you those. I'm gonna give you that in just a second. But at 4, DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco is one of the ones, as if you guys didn't know, his overalls in 94 as well. DeMarco was getting that Matt Forte treatment. He's not getting the respect deserved. Everything around him is getting credit. People want to credit the simple fact of the Dallas defense. I don't think Marco drops off that bad. I am optimistic on him, but I don't see him dropping off that bad. I think from what I see with Marco, it's pretty good. They got the 96 truck, 97 stiff arm. We know that boy hits you with that Jamie Foxx nice. The 97 juke is where I have a problem. I didn't see him really.
Right, he was never.
Right, I don't see the agility. He was never agile. Yeah, the 97 juke.
He always ran through people.
Yeah, the 97 juke is heavy. The 94 speed is pretty high too. I think them last two is kind of where I question him at.
Spin move, 89 speed.
Yeah. 89 speed is about right. I give him the 89 speed.
I can give him that. But the spin move, dog, like, you up there when talking Jamal Charles on the spin move, dog.
You talking a 97 juke and a 90-something spin move. We talking old school mojo. We talking an old school mojo, man. We talking LaDainian Thomas.
Yeah.
We talking.
Alexander Tyson.
Yeah, we talking some Steven Jackson early years. We talk when you start talking about that type of agility. That's Marshall Faulk type numbers, bro.
Right.
And
I definitely agree.
That's not Marco. That's not Marco. Like, even thinking of Marco, like, I'm looking at highlights in my head. The best way to sum it up, when you give somebody a 97 juke and a 97 spin move for this generation, because we don't want to show our age, we talking Reggie Bush USC.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a fast cat with that type of agility, but it definitely should be a little more than that, but everything else is pretty much nice.
Yep.
The stiff arm is pretty accurate. A 96 truck is nice on him. That's more than DeMarco Murray, but him getting 94 speed, 94 spin move and 97 juke is like, huh? Like, that don't add up.
Nah.
I'm kind of curious on what his injury rating is coming into this year, especially with a new deep offensive line.
Well,
the worst. It ain't Dallas.
They gave Le'Veon a 99 in carrying, so hey, who knows? Since he stayed healthy all last year, they may give him a 99 in injury.